Welcome back to the channel. It is Monday the 29th of June and it is the start of the last peak week of the season. Wow, it feels mad to say that one. Don't know how I feel about it either, to be honest. Like a few weeks ago I couldn't wait for this, but now I can't lie, I'm a bit sad, but it needs to happen. We need to grow. We've probably got around, I'd actually say around 14 pounds, 12 to 14 pounds of the cap to fill. Obviously being stood next to Aidan the other day was a very good insight of where I need to be, and I'm pretty far away from that. So yeah, big long off season underway. Well, not underway, but will be underway. It just lights that fire underneath you. That's why I really don't understand why when people like are gutted or they're upset because a really good standard of a bodybuilder or bodybuilders are in their class when they turn up at a show. Mate, every time that it's happened to myself, like, I've been buzzing because one, there's no pressure, they're more than likely going to smoke you. Two, as long as I can get the chance to stand next to them and not be like hidden away right at the end, but yeah, get the chance to stand next to them, throw a couple of the same shots as them, just to see where you lie. Like, doesn't matter, like, do you know what I mean? I was speaking to Hayden backstage and I think it's his 5th or 6th year, maybe is like over 16 shows. So for me, this is my 2nd year and I've only done I've done 4 shows this year, but I'm not really, not that I'm not going to count them, but like, well yeah, I've got to count them. But this year's been a write-off, just purely because of my injury that I had. Like, it's really done me in, I suppose, just to get that condition. I've only just been able, like, it's only just coming in, and it's a bit too little too late. I don't want to push this prep out any longer. Yeah, so I don't really think there's much point. I've had my fun, I've got my comparisons, so yeah, like, it's one of them. But yeah, it was lovely to catch up with him, see where I lie, and like I said, I'm pretty far away of where I need to be myself, so I cannot wait to grow, fill that cap, baby, and yeah, see what I present next time I come on stage. That's all it's about. It's all about bettering yourself all the time, every day, step by step, even if it's that 1% daily. Like, it all accumulates, it all compounds. People don't realise that. People think that bodybuilding's just like instant. Like, you can't pay to win in bodybuilding. Yeah, it's all about you and what you put in. No one else can do the work for you. And I can see it a lot sometimes in people's like mindsets and stuff. Like, it's just one of them. Like, you gotta want it or you're not, and I suppose you've just gotta want it. But yeah, I'm grateful for bodybuilding as well, because it's taught me a lot. Do you know what was crazy? It's actually taught me how to cook. I used to be one of them lazy people who never was able to cook anything. Instant noodles, that's it. A few bits where you just chuck in the oven, not really cooking. Then even when I first started bodybuilding, like, or not bodybuilding, when I first started to have a coach, and the meal plan was, example, chicken and rice. It was the most boring chicken and rice you'd ever see in your life. Whereas now, like, my meals are so much nicer, so much more enjoyable. I love actually eating my meals. so it doesn't feel like you are on a meal plan, or it does not feel like you are dieting, let's say. So this is what I say to all my clients also, like, don't be afraid to make your meals enjoyable. Just make sure you communicate well and let me know what you're actually doing with them. Sometimes I even ask for pictures of their meals just so I can see what they're actually doing, because we don't want to go overboard. It's the sauces. The sauces are the killer. Sauces are not oils. So I'm very specific with the oils and the cooking lubrication they can use. But yeah, sauces, I normally set it out as a standard what sauces to use. But if they were able to find their own sauces, I just always get them to send me over the macros and the nutritional values, because you don't know what's hidden in that stuff half the time. Always skews up your digestion and all that stuff, which then makes you feel like shit, etc, etc. So yeah, on to that one. Moving on from that one, it's the start of Peak Week. I'm buzzing for it again. I'm ready to dig again. Yesterday we actually already was straight back already on plan. I mean, all we had after the show was, instead of my normal fish and veg and prawn and veg, we had steak and roasted veg. I did cook the steak in a little bit of butter, and we had potatoes. Oh my god, I've missed potatoes. And then what else did I have? I had a cream of rice and a ninja creamy. So all good there, to be honest. Usual stuff that's on my usual plan when I'm on no carb. When I'm not on no carb. So all good there. And then the morning of, straight back to it. Hannah actually made some cream of rice pancakes. I actually had half or one of hers, and they were lovely. And then yeah, it was straight back to no carb for me. Boxed off an hour and 45 cardio. I then trained legs at the New Allegiance. Really good gym, got some really good content as well for Reject Weakness off my camera that Hannah took pictures of, and then I took pictures of Hannah and Jake. So I got them edited last night, fired them over to Dino, and sent them over to Jake and Hannah so they could also use them if needs. But yeah, so I'm going to try and take you on the Peak Week with me this week. It's pretty hard for me because obviously, like I said, I work 5 days a week. 5 days. I work a normal job, so I can't exactly get the camera out and start filming what I'm eating, etc, etc, talking you through it. Yeah, I'm in an office full of lads that aren't bodybuilders, and they just, they don't get it. They think I'm, obviously, from the outside looking in, it is a bit odd that I'm looking at lads with glutes out going, yeah, peeled him, like he's got good glutes in. Like, it does sound rather odd. So yeah, I get that. But I will try and take you on further on in the day, whatever I'm up to, and will still take you through my meals. I'll probably try and put the macros and stuff for each meal along the video, but I'll probably only be catching up with you after work. Today is a rest day, because yesterday I trained legs, but then also actually today I do have a builder coming giving me a quote on knocking a wall down in the house. I've already got someone lined up to do it, but it's pretty far away and he's not actually giving me a full-on quote yet, so I'm just waiting for that. As I'm waiting for that, I'm just going to get this guy who my sister recommended. So that will be me at 6 o'clock. I only did 30 minutes on the bike this morning. I had a really good sleep, so I'm happy about that. I'm not happy about that. I've got to do a bit more cardio, but it is what it is. Might just try and box off an hour again. I'm only prescribed an hour on the plan, but Kieran said if I can do more, I can do more. Perfect. So yeah, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to do that a little bit more and drive that condition. with the low carb. Hopefully fill up Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Because as we know, or as I've just found out, I'm on really early. It's going to be a mad one. This is why I really wanted to do a 2 rows. I wanted to know how it works. So I think I've got to register or be backstage or be at the venue for earlier than 7:30. And then it's saying that I'm on stage at like maybe 9 o'clock. So yeah, it's going to be pretty good. I'll also be able to take you to Rotherham with me. We'll be heading down to Rotherham on Friday afternoon. So I'll take you through that day with me. So yeah, it's going to be a good one, guys. Don't want to ramble on too much because on the last video I probably kept you for the full half an hour on the way to work. It's probably a bit boring for you. So yeah, this video is probably going to be a bit shorter because I will catch you later on when I'm either back home or on the way home from work. See you later. Welcome back, guys. So yeah, that is the work day wrapped up. It is just gone 5 o'clock and we are on the way home to go and see our builder. He's going to give me a bit of a quotation on a removal of a wall to open up the downstairs. Brilliant. So yeah, before he comes I'm going to box off the rest of my cardio. I think I've got 40 minutes on the bike. I'll have to double check that. I've got 40 minutes left on the bike. Get that boxed off. Builder to come and quote. After he's out the way, get my Ninja Creami in. And then I've actually got to do some posing because we have got a new routine for the 2 bros. Big up Liam Watson on such short notice. He's delivered and I just need to deliver to him also. So yesterday I seen Hayden post a video saying of his posing routine, and he mentioned that Liam helped him with the routine on such short notice. And you know what, I was kind of sick of doing the same routine again and again. So I reached out and I said, would it be possible to do the same? Could you do it on such short notice? And we had a quick chat on Zoom, talked things through, and yeah, literally received today. So what is it, less than 12 hours? Like, what a service that is. Now it's down to me to put the work in and get it nailed. So yeah, in my little posing room set up, that's going to be me for the rest of the night. Do you know what, I don't think it'll take me long. I'm pretty confident in my posing abilities to pick it up and learn pretty quick. So yeah, can't wait for that one, I can't lie. I just love the posing aspect of bodybuilding in classic physique. So to present that on a new stage on my last show of the season, it's going to be pretty wild. It's going to be epic. And to even bring that up a bit more, that Liam's actually going to be there at the show. He was already there, so it's kind of a win-win. Be able to meet him in person, and you'll be able to see what I can do. Hopefully I represent him well. Yeah, I don't want to let him down. I don't want to let myself down. I don't want to let my sponsors down. Yeah, so pressure's on. I mean, there's not much pressure, but you know what I mean, like in that aspect. You still want to do good, you still want to present your best, and that's what we're going to do. Leave no stone unturned, as we would say. So yeah, game on. I can't wait, honestly. Monday's basically over. Once work's over, you know that the rest of the day, easy. So yeah, a few more days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm off work on Friday to head down to Rotherham. I can't wait, honestly, I cannot wait. This is going to be the first time this season that I'm actually not me personally, but Hannah's not going to be doing my tan, because we've been told that Tubos are pretty strict on tanning. So one, it'll probably save Hannah the hassle. It'll save me the hassle of standing there for multiple times. rather than just getting a like, it's actually pretty nice getting it sprayed. I just hope the top coat and the glaze is pretty good. What I am going to do, I'm going to bring my own glaze and top coat, and I'm going to speak to the women and let them know my situation, because what it is, I believe, with my skin type or whatever you would call it, the glaze, it just eats into my skin. Like, I'll get fully glazed, I'll look alright, give it 2 minutes, it'll all just soak in, it'll be gone. I've tried loads of different glazes, and now I know the only one or two that works for me. So it is still pro tan, so I'll ask the question anyway and see what they say. If not, then it is what it is, I'm not too fussed. Or better yet, I might even just let them do it and just see how it looks when they do it. You know, it's all data. It's some expensive data, I'll tell you that. Two Bros has probably been one of the most expensive shows that I've done. It cost me £50 for the membership. It cost me 150 quid for the class alone, which was ridiculous. Then it cost me £130 for the full tan. And it also cost me £120 for stage photos and stuff like that, because you know what they're like there as well, they don't allow any cameras, not even this little DJI in the venue. So yeah, I thought while it's my first NPC show, it would probably be worthwhile grabbing some pictures, just to see where I line up again. Hopefully I do well. I know one of the lads who I've just competed with, Hamza, he's going to be in the exact same class as me, so there might just be me and him, or there might be me, him and a few others, but I know at this moment in time he's the guy for me to beat. He beat me last week. He's very, very lean and he's very, very hard, so he'll probably edge me on that. So the only way that I can probably edge him is just on my posing, I suppose, and my flow. But either way, it's still going to be fun. Not expecting anything. I'd love to try and edge him this weekend. So yeah, let's just see how it plays out. But yeah, that's it for this one. I'm going to wrap it up there before I start waffling on for another 20 minutes, half an hour, and get you bored. I'll probably see you for my Ninja Creami. Just let me know how it goes. So guys, welcome back. I nearly forgot to video, I can't lie. I'm just about to be editing the next YouTube videos, so it was plugged in, and guess what, I was eating meal free. So we've got 200 grams of prawns, 80 grams of frozen peas, 50 grams of kimchi, and 50 grams of sauerkraut. And that is my meal free going down. After that, I've got a Creami, 40 gram of whey, 500 ml of water, 2 gram of salt. Then we have 250 grams of zero fat Greek yogurt, 20 gram of whey, and 20 gram of almond butter. So I will be editing these videos and eating my food. So I will see you for the next meal. Hopefully this is charged, because this is going to die right now. Damn. I said I'd bring you back for the Creami. So here we go. Do you know what? I need to start writing down what I've got in here. I mean, I know it's whey and water, but I can't remember what bloody bastard whey it was. So, here's the fun part. Let's see what we got here. I'll tell you what, my Creami's broke because every time I put it in, look, I'll turn it on. It doesn't work the first time. I put it on sorbet. It doesn't work. It's weird. Very weird. I've got to turn it back off. Turn it back on. Take it out. Put it back in. Turn it back on. And then it will work. Magic. So, first spin, done. It's gonna come out looking very powdery. So hold on a sec, who's this? I've got someone coming. He's not here yet. So, don't know if you can see here or not. Very powdery. That's what it would look like, because it is just whey and water. So what I like to do is get my spoon, press all that powder down, compress that mother, yeah, you know what I mean, compress that in. Don't know if you can see that actually. I'm telling you though, this is how you make a Creami. Watch it fail now. So yeah, press it down just like that. What flavour is that? Sticky toffee pudding. Banger. Goes into that one. So we're going to put that back in. But this time we're going to put it on. Sorry. We're going to put that on the mixing setting. So full mixing. This one is a bit quieter. It's not one of them. But yeah, thumbnail, we have to do it like 1 or 2 times. Yeah, I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. So we have it. It needed 4 respins, but I don't know if you can see this shit, but this. Mega. Tell you what, if you're dieting and you ain't got a Creami, it's 40 gram of whey and water, bro. Come on. Like, come on. Silly. I'm gonna enjoy this, and I'll catch you for the last meal. Okay. So that is the Gas Mart 10 video. Edited, uploading, and then I've just got to do the thumbnail. It's been a busy night for me, I'll tell you that. just ate the Creami as well. Well, ate that quite a while ago. Obviously done my posing. And now all I've got to do is get my last meal out. And that's what I'm going to show you right now. Now, where is this meal, you may ask? Well, it's in my god-awful freezer. I say god-awful because the door doesn't open. Look at it. What a stupid design. Well, whoever put that there. So, we open this jar up. And we have... We have 250 gram of frozen Greek yogurt with 20 gram of frozen Perform sticky toffee pudding on there. Get them at Stacked with my code SHING10. Not the Greek yogurt, but the way. God, I'm funny. Yeah, so the last bit to go on to there is the almighty coconut almond butter. If you don't know, then get to know. I've got no code for this, unfortunately. It's expensive as shit. If you're poor, then it's not for you. Sorry, I'm only messing, but it's expensive shit, I'll tell you that. 20 gram of this is going straight on there, and that's all she wrote, guys. So I'm gonna whip this up, get it down me, and probably get to bed because I'm knackered. Shit, I need to sort out tomorrow's meals first, and then I'm going to bed. So I will catch you at the next one. Sorry, this was a pretty boring video, but this is my day in the life. It's boring, it works, is what it is. Good night.